motherfucker.
What's happening? Friday. Heck yeah. What are we looking at today? We're going to be looking at Larry's latest sour ale. This is from Bell's Brewery. This is a kettle soured ale with dry hop burst. And it's 5%. And okay, now I haven't tried it, but you remember this was in the last tack pack, and that is for in case of an emergency out on your range, you need to tighten up your castle nut. Well, I was looking at it. Don't tell me them AR guys aren't Now I definitely have to make sure that ends up in my range bag. Okay. Has lots of carbonation. It's piss yellow. Poured fairly vigorously. We got I would say about a half a chuck. Smells like a sour. A little bit of a floral. Cheers. It's definitely sour. Not bad though. Let's jump right in to the deep end of the pond. Aunt Keck first, nailing it again. Pops Quest second, thanks asshole. Aunt Keck, Pops Quest anytime. How in the hell have you been, Rob? Maybe Pops Quest has just been a secret viewer all along, but if you're not subbed to his channel, you should be, because now I haven't had the pleasure to meet him in person, but unless he is so not how he portrays himself on his channel, he seems like the kind of guy that that would be a lot of fun. And if you were one of his friends, he seems like the kind of guy that would go to war for you. So, if you're not subbed to Pops Quest, he had a comment back on the very first comment. Hit his thing and go sub to his channel. Make sure you hit the little bell so that you get notified for at least 1 or 2 videos before YouTube unsubs you. Aunt Keck again, tried sneaking in early, huh? Yeah, well, yeah, it was a shorter one. I had we had an appointment yesterday, and so I was able to get it edited, and I think it was uploading before I even left. So yeah, she was an early one. Gillian, sane second, where technically from his viewpoint he could be second, but Pops Quest sort of, well, you know, whatever. They can hash it out. Gillian again here, cheers all. Ben N, top 7. Actually, fourth, Ben. Ed, 5th, being correct. Gillian, YouTube bullshit pussy fuck stains. Wow, I'd really like to know exactly what you're talking about, Mike, but that is such a sweeping comment when it comes to YouTube. I'll guess and say Jim, maybe. Gillian again. I'm almost 50. 50 years old? Well, then let's see. In a couple of months, I will be 51. 50. In case you haven't noticed, I got this fucking awesome shirt. I can't wait to wear it and maybe run across one of these dumbasses. Thank you, the ATF sucks. Rich Huff, here, cheers. Pops Quest. Killian's Irish Red is just out of date Coors Light that they put red food coloring in. I can't argue with you at all on that. I have to admit, back Chuck, during those college days, I drank an awful lot of Killian, and it must have been, I don't even know, not that long ago, within the year, I was just like going, oh man, I haven't had this in a long time. And I remember, you know, I remember not remembering a lot of things because of Killian Irish Red. And so I picked up a sixer and I was just like going, you know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of Coors Light that's out of date and someone put red food coloring in it. Yeah, it's shit. But a lot of stuff that I used to drink and at least think was drinkable turns out to not really be the case anymore. I don't necessarily know, I would say, because I'm a beer snob. It's just, life is short. Why drink shitty beer? J-Dog, here from my house. Doesn't that have a nice ring to it, that you're not in shit central anymore? El Tenda, guys. Actually, I just got off the phone with El Tenda. And then he passed the phone on to Dave, the owner of DR Guns. Awesome guy. I tell you, they are a company on the move. Fu Master 12, still at work and still clothed. Mwaha. Joey Cuz, here and video up before 8 p.m. Holy shit, and it's a short one. Those two kind of go together, Joey. Snoring Desert Prepper, watching videos, just got the bell, and 17th? What the fuck? Joey Cuz. Okay. Get rid of guns. Then what is going to stop someone from going online, making a bomb, getting on a school bus and blowing it up? If someone wants to do harm to anybody, they will find a way no matter what society has changed, and unfortunately we need to change with it. Shit. I don't know if I'm making any sense. No, Joey, you're making total sense. What doesn't make any sense is a dumb fucking retard douchebag Democrat. Libtards. Liberalism is a brain disorder. There's nothing you can do about it. Maybe take the rooftop challenge or the plastic bag challenge. Because if being disarmed, if that conversation comes from someone in the government, it's because the only way they're ever going to have total control over us is to know we won't shoot back. Now, if a libtard, if you run across someone on the street and they want to be disarmed, they're just a fucking retard. And Joey, of course, I've said this, but I'll give Joey complete credit at this moment in time. Joey is 100% right. Evil people are always going to do evil things. If you are so... I don't want to go hornet fixer, but I'm sorry. There's some times where no other word works the best. If you're so fucking stupid that you think if every gun, right now, you had the magic to get rid of every gun, and you think that the thing in the schools is going to stop, or killing people in general is going to stop, why aren't we talking about where the real tragedies are? 40,000 people were killed in car accidents last year. Wow, maybe if we just ban cars, then we don't have to worry about people dying in cars. Get the logic? If there's no guns, like when they took them away in Australia and England, then yes, the crime rate with a firearm went way down. Did the crime rate go down? No, that's not a stat they want to talk about. Because, let us beat the dead horse, evil is going to be evil. What minimizes how long evil is allowed to run rampant is an angel with a firearm ending evil. Now, if more people, anybody, would have had a handgun in that school, maybe it would have been 12 people. Maybe it would have been 10. Maybe it would have only been a couple if it was someone that was outside. I don't understand why libtards have such a problem wanting to make sure that our children are safe by arming schools. There's a lot of, I bet you could find a pretty high percentage of retired Marines. Well, I just don't mean to stereotype just in one, but let's just say a lot of retired, older guys that used to be in any service, and instead of sitting at home, they could grab a weapon and get some kind of updated training. I'm not just saying, find some 95-year-old that is sitting in his kitchen watching TV, smoking cigarettes, looking at his vintage 45, and you knock on his door and give him a job to watch at school. I mean, actually have a program to make sure that our children are safe. Because disarming people that legally have guns is not going to make anybody safe. It's going to make more targets. It's going to make more victims. And that is the subject for tonight's blog radio. Of course, by the time you see this, it'll have already happened, or will it? Ed, that shirt fits her well. J-Dog, double scotch. You're such a dick. Double scotch. I'm not saying I'm going to guzzle this because this stuff is it'd be just a waste of enjoyment. But I tell you, if you're able to watch me slowly consume the whole thing, then that's a double, right? In this particular case, NRA member. Now, I really wish someone over there would step it up and get this right. Okay, that might have gone faster than planned. That's good. I was actually just looking at some scotches, but failure to commit. Grabbing them by the pussy. Oh yeah, in case you're interested in some gun porn, the firearm of choice for work today, being a Friday, scary. It's really scary. Is the 5906. I know some of you would, disapprove, and some of you would be elated, but I can honestly say, of the things that I carry when I go to work, that is the caveat right there. if I had to get rid of everything and only one thing was allowed in my work rotation, it would be the 5906. I would have no problems having this be the only carry gun that I ever used. I don't have an issue with the weight of it. I think it is just absolutely impressive as hell. And of course, if I have them stacked. I have them stacked with the Hornady XTP and a rest in peace. Hornady XTP, rest in peace. So the first one that you're going to get is going to be a rest in peace round. And of course it's +1, so that's 18 rounds, because this mag holds 17 and there's one already in here, so lots of ammo. So the only I would be happy with only two things in my rotation: my FN57 and this. And let's put it this way: if you know, Ed McMahon called and I won the big party check, or Powerball came through for me, I would have a few of these. You know how you say when you run across something that you really like, you wish you would have bought 2 or 3 or 4 of them. That way when one wears out, you can grab another brand new one off the shelf. Yeah, I'd like to have a bunch of 5906s and a couple. If I had 2 FN57s, hell yeah, I would take the one that I have right now and I would probably wear it all the time as a work gun. It's so frickin' light and it holds lots of ammo. But I guess I haven't destroyed a gun at work yet. I mean, really, the only thing that is exposed is the side of the gun. And there's been a couple circumstances where I have literally been laying in I was fixing a main drain pipe, so Lord knows what I was laying in that day. And I took the Walther. It was the Walther at that moment in time. I took the PPS off and tossed it out towards the opening to Greg and said, "Can you please throw this in your pocket or put it somewhere, because I am laying in a pile of fecal matter." 1911 USA. It's not the length, but the girth of the, you know what, forget it. Just forget it. Ed, length of the barrel within reason does not matter. Grip length makes a difference when concealed carrying, i.e., grip printing underclothes, depending on your type of clothing. Absolutely. That's why. That's why something like the FN57. Sorry, Rich. I can't show it to you. Because I'm still in not this. I got this in the mail and had to put it on. Still in my work attire, so that's why the 5906. But that's why the FN57 isn't really an issue. Actually, the FN for holding 21 rounds of ammo isn't all that bad in either direction. But absolutely, Ed, that's why carrying a commander size 1911 is always nice. Or hell, you could, carry a get that the Desert Eagle with the 18-inch barrel or something like that. Okay, that might be too much. Rich, Foodmaster Chew, they pussified our country and are not done yet. They just want more control. Absolutely. Mr. Holster, 6th. You're just making up numbers now. Rich again teasing me with that delicious 5.7. Hey, I got a name of a guy. If you just want it to look awesome, Jay can take care of you. If you want it to run awesome and look awesome, or maybe just run awesome, maybe you want to have a custom trigger, one of his custom triggers put in it. I think most of them come with adjustable normal sights, and he can upgrade you to adjustable night sights with the tritium vials in it. Pretty much sky's the limit. That's why I really like carrying mine, because it's kind of like a showpiece as to what J8 Elite ammunition can totally pull off. If it shoots that round, he's pretty much already way ahead of just about everybody on that. Mr. Holster, 1 minute, 21 seconds. Good to see you're finally getting squared away. I think you're happy again. Rich again. That beer sounded a little bit of letdown. I enjoyed a bubbly water, and that's it. Good news though. I'm now down to 235, which is halfway there for me. 25 down, 25 to go. Another fine review, brother. Cheers. Awesome, Rich. Yeah, keep going. I mean, I don't know. I got a really. Did I mention I have a really sweet ass watch right over there, and I'm like 12 pounds away from wearing it. I don't know what the problem is. Bork, 1911. Titties. Ed, I'd try this one and the Brew Babe too. Cheers, E. Oh, yeah, definitely the Brew Babe. Bork, 1911. The solution is take responsibility and raise better children. Exactly. And Keck, it's not the availability of guns, it's the social decay that's behind the mass shootings. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, all of a sudden, people like me and other good parents are somehow turned into evil fucking parents because I spanked my kids when they were bad. I spanked my kids when they weren't listening, and a little later. BandEBrewReviews, how may I direct your call? Fuckers. Later, as they got a little bit older, spankings just didn't, seem like it. That and, my actual oldest one was a product of the hooker I used to be married to, her previous relationship. I wonder how many times she can actually use that word. I digress. And the father of said child was like the lowest common denominator in society, and but knowing that at any time he may try to say that we were unfit parents, and it's like, oh, you're spanking your kids, you're unfit. And so that's when I came up with the when they did something wrong, especially language, they got cayenne pepper. Now if today was that day, oh my God, I could have so much fun with my younger children swearing and a Reaper, just one little flake of the dried Reaper from Mark. So yeah, that's exactly what happened. We don't keep score. We took God out of our schools and a lot of people out of their lives. We reward for nothing. Here's your trophy for coming in 10th. We are raising pussies. complete and utter pussies. I can't even imagine what... It's almost like now I just kind of want to live forever just so I can watch the total disarray of shit that's going to come out. Can you imagine this group, these millennials, having kids? Oh my God. Fuck. And heck, take away the guns and they will use pressure cookers. Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, sometimes, I just throw a comment out there just to see how many of my, my good friends I can either agitate or piss off, but absolutely. Absolutely. Right now, just because how much I am passionate about guns, if I wanted to do somebody in, trust me, it wouldn't be with a gun. I can be a lot more creative than that. Not to mention that evil AR-15. Holy cow. Oh, sorry, Trump's in the way, but, yeah, one of the absolute smallest bullets in that pile of ammo back there, starting with the 22 long rifle and ending with a BMG 50 round. One of the absolute smallest ones in there is the AR-15. We'd be having this conversation about, I don't know, if they created a high point that, I know, Real Cobra Burnout's going, whoa, 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 fucker, don't even go there. A high point that held, it came stock with a 30-round mag, and I don't know, had one of them there ghost clips in it that could fire 562 rounds in a little under a half a second. Eh? And heck, libtards will never get my firearms. Never, ever. I know a lot of people, they'll say something and other people will be like, yeah, we'll see if that day ever comes. You'll be the first one. No, Ankek, I fully understand how you are, because you will never get my fucking guns. Ever. Ever. Shit, I am 1.5 seconds away from a terrible boating accident where they all fell off. Shit, I've already got stuff that fell off. Fuck. I was in the middle of filling out my fucking government paperwork and I lost it, and that's okay because the shit fell off. And heck, I thought libtards were all about showing nudity. That's a good point. Crazy Scotsman, I got something visible for the brew babe. 10. Crazy Scotsman again. Whiskey. Whiskey without an E. Whiskey. Yeah. Little something for the blog radio show right here. Little Knob Creek appreciation underway. Cheers, Scotsman. I see they... Here, let me fix this for you before we go in. Yeah! Now this is not going to taste good now. Crazy Scotsman, you have a freedom dispenser, as do I, and no one has passed as yet. Why? Because we free-loving, gun-toting Americans loving patriots. Gun-loving patriots, heck yeah. Crazy Scotsman, Well, while you're doing what you want, have a whiskey and slam another beer. Cheers. You know, gotta stay awake for blog radio. Oh goody, I was praying that
You know what? Shut up. I'm not down here to chat with you. I'm on a mission.
She's on a mission. Want some whiskey?
Not particularly.
Well, last time you used the bullshit excuse about it being a school night.
Do you see my extra bag of flowers?
Have I seen your extra bag of flowers?
Yeah.
It's funny that you ask, because Joey was just asking me about those.
No, I'm serious. I'm trying to finish scooping the table. You're not helping here. I brought them downstairs. Did you bring any bags downstairs? Or just boxes?
Just boxes.
Okay. You're gonna get in trouble next. You'll be right up there with Current Fixer.
No, this is what Jim does wrong. There's no nudity there.
Really?
Here, drink this. It'll all make sense.
Did you steal one of my glasses?
No. I did not steal any of your glasses. I think I got these from Johnny Concho. They're like if I.
They're like the same kind that I have.
If I
upstairs.
stole one of yours, I stole all of them.
It's the same kind that I have upstairs,
Here,
darling.
you want this to be more formal?
No. I don't want to drink your whiskey.
Drink it.
No.
Drink it.
No.
Drink it.
I have stuff to do.
Drink it.
No.
Real Code Burnout says you're a puss.
He did not.
Ed did.
No, he didn't.
And Keck did.
No. Stop throwing everybody under the bus.
Right there, Crazy Scotsman. Tell Christine she's a puss and just drink that shot.
It does not say that. Let me see. You're full of crap. Send me an invite to crew night. It's been a while. That's what he's saying.
Well, there's that. Crew night.
Have a... He's telling you to slam a whiskey, not me.
See, you don't understand. Whenever he says me, what he really means is you.
It looks so weird to see whiskey with an E in there. Not that I'm trying to start shit. I don't want it.
Here, just hold it. Smell it. Smell it a little. Just a little. Just give it a little.
You gave this to me last time. I know what it smells like and I know what it tastes like. Got anything else?
Some of that.
I don't want that.
Scotch.
What kind of scotch is that?
Johnny Walker Red.
Oh. I'll be taking some of that tomorrow.
God, you're terrible. Don't make me laugh. I don't want whiskey without a E out my nose. Want some tequila?
I don't want some tequila.
I haven't even opened this one yet.
I just like the bottle.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
What's
Here.
this?
Here, try this. Something.
Like
Keychain.
Oh.
Try this one.
Why do you always hand me the beers? I don't.
I have not had you try anything like this ever. Just give it a little kiss.
It smells horrible.
But it doesn't taste horrible.
What is it?
Larry's latest sour ale.
It's sour. I don't do sour.
Here. Hold this. Don't let go of that handle on the side.
Why not? What if I do?
Oh, it's like Joey.
I can't find my flowers.
You were more fun when you were drinking.
I don't have time to drink. I have to prepare for my party. You know, it takes a whole day preparation for the party to happen.
Yeah. Are you guys going to be here?
I don't know. Are they?
Well, technically the only one that's capable of being here is Joey.
Mm-hmm.
Because, you know, after all, it is a girls' party.
Mm-hmm. Your picture went away. There was a sign to pick a new one.
Oh, you want me to pick a new one? How about that one?
Oh, look at, aren't those cute little prima ballerinas?
Yes. Crazy Scotsman, it's pronounced K-bar. We lift them, throw them as far as we can, and you owe me a double whiskey. No fucking E, Sharky. Cheers. He's really touchy about that E and whiskey thing, isn't he?
Cool.
Crazy Scotsman.
Oh.
Crazy Scotsman, send me an invite to the crew night. Haven't been on in a while.
Amanda's gonna be there.
Yeah.
I'm leaving.
I don't think so. I don't think so, Vern.
Seriously, you don't know? You didn't take down a bag? I'm missing some stuff.
No, I did not take down a bag of flowers.
Stop being such a...
A pink glass?
A pink glass.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not putting that... No.
Should have that. You should bring that upstairs. You can use it tomorrow.
Oh my god.
Maybe we can make a special drink just for Jen.
For who?
Jen.
Oh my god. We should, because you know what? It's her birthday coming up and it's the big 5-0.
Here. Drink that.
Okay, I'm going. Bye. You notice how you fill it up to the line of Yankee?
That's because, no, it was filled up one higher. I drank it down to that point. I was a NRA member.
There should be one for 3, because then that would be, you know, I don't know, girl, boy. 3
Well,
ounces.
there is. 2, 4, 6, 8. Sure looks like there's a big difference between 2 ounces and the 2 ounce. That is not. That is exaggerated. If you're telling me that little smidge at the bottom is 2 ounces, that's 4. So that's that twice. Then that twice again, and then no. I don't. You know what I could really go for right now? I could go for being beaten with a cock.
As I'm sure people had commented.
Smile money. Why are there mass shootings? Maybe the loss of religion and people taught to believe there is no hell. Fear is an effective way to control actions of people.
I blame society. We have failed our children.
Smile money. Can't Hornet Fixer just send you the Sunday rant and you can post it? He can repost it his channel after his suspension. How will I know what to be pissed off about for the next 2 weeks?
I know, right?
Excellent. Actually, I haven't talked to Jim about this, but that's exactly what I was going to offer him. If he wants to upload his rant to the eBomi channel, I'm all for it. with some visual restraint. What's going on here? I don't understand what the deal with this tripod is. Sometimes it just moves on its own.
It doesn't want to look at those pictures.
Johnny Concho, 43rd and Cheers.
Lars.
The Real Coverna. Hey, do you remember the time Hornet Fixer switched to VidMe? That was a good day and a half.
Yeah. Never happened to that.
Tardisius. I blame all the shootings on them long-haired Woodstock hippies and their wild rock and roll jungle music, and not enough cowbell. Gunwild's response to that. Watch it. I resemble that remark. Gunwild 1. When I was in school during the 60s and 70s, we never ever heard of school shootings. I personally think it's because the lack of discipline in the household and that every child gets a trophy mentality. No, they really get a trophy. Hey, congratulations, little Johnny. You came in dead last. Here's your participation trophy. Fuck you. You lost. Go sit in a fucking classroom, you little bitch. Maybe next week you can, keep up with the girls. But by today's standards, can you imagine if a teacher said that today? I know my gym teacher used to say shit like that.
Yeah, but you know what I found on Facebook that I thought was interesting?
This mallet for John Solar 283?
No.
Oh.
You know how most of the schools now have a dress code, and there's a certain way that is what they deem presentable for dressing, but yet there's teachers that can wear political shirts, jackets, and whatnot.
Personally,
So how is that okay? Because you're telling kids that they can't wear, I don't know, a flag, a pot leaf, whatever, because it's inappropriate, but yet the teachers can wear anything that they want.
how about you have to go home? You cannot come back to school until you go home and change that shirt. And that was that kid that was wearing the American flag.
I know, but it's okay for teachers to, wear whatever and take a political stance and put it on their shirt or jacket or whatever it is that they're wearing. I don't know.
Gunwild 1, oh man, I haven't had a Killian's Red since I was in my late teens. Brings back memories. Yeah.
Of what?
She wants to know of what?
I'm just kidding. Jeff don't have to answer that question.
That would be Christine@gmail.com.
No.
Here's a gun segue moment.
No.
Oh, pubic hair's all over it again. Look what I received in the mail today. Oh yeah. Thank you, Ed, USAF, for adding some glass to the CZ512 for the youth giveaway. Came with the riser. I put it on the riser. It allows it to bottom third co-witness. So now some ute. A ute is going to get I know it's an ATI thing, but what if we updated this? Just saying. I know it's kind of cool because it has the cheek riser on it. I can't really bitch about it because I have had this stock with an extended, the 12 gauge pad on it, on a BMG 50, and we haven't broke that yet. I feel really bad for the day that it happens because can you imagine that happens when you pull the trigger? Someone is going to be a serious pirate. But, sorry, I digress. Ed, thank you, man. The Bushnell TRS-25. Ooh, evil. AR optics. they're not going to sell worth a shit if they're going to keep bragging about that. And I believe it's Zeus. He's the only one that I know that made a comment about a blade, quote unquote, on its way for the youth giveaway. I received the Sagfari Machete. So I'm assuming that it was from Zeus. I figured that was going to come off. There's a little blade protector, which now might be permanently down on the end of this. It's got definitely some cutting action there, cutting action there. Saw on the back of it. The Sagfari. So, and it's got, just realized that now, it's got some spikes on the end of it. I guess you can brain bash a libtard with it. Okay, we gotta roll on this shit. My big brother Wade. I agree about no school shootings when I was a kid. Tons of fights, but we did it old school with our fists and the occasional 2x4. If they had reinforcements, that's when you use the 2x4. We had tons of guns and knives in our cars, trucks, all year, and never thought of shooting anyone. All my weapons are defensive tools, period. If you don't try to harm me or mine, I will promise not to bury your ass in a shallow ravine. Exactly. Exactly. I know I've told the story. Unfortunately, I can't show you. Shit. Actually, I don't know if it's in my desk or if it's upstairs. I want to say, I know it was before high school. I want to say it was in junior high. I started carrying my 7.5 inch buck folder on my side. It wasn't in my pocket. It was on my side where everybody, teachers, principal, everybody could see it all day long. Junior high, all the way through graduation. It was never a problem. I've also told you the story about bringing my rifle into the school. And ammo. And yet, here I am. These days, if one of your poor children draws a picture of a gun, they will be suspended. Maybe even removed from the school because of that terrible outburst with the Bic pen. And you seriously have to have a lengthy debate on what is fucking wrong with our society? It's not guns. It's fucking pussies in charge. It's pussies that follow the pussies in charge. It's the pussy effect. That's what's wrong with our country. It's the pussy effect. Wait again. Just turned 60 and had my 38th wedding anniversary with my best friend. I say that because those beautiful big brew babe boobies and their support system were offered to me. I would only be able to applaud them one-handed. But the other applause is applause, right? I have no idea what you're talking about. Sharky762. Prude, YouTube, cunting cunts. F 'em. Sharky, I stand corrected. There indeed is no E in Scottish whiskey. I drove into the cabinet. I dove into the cabinet and investigated 3 brands quite extensively. It's good to be thorough. Alone with Company. Best intro picture ever. Matches your personality. Why, thank you, Christopher. I'm hitting the refresh button, and if there's no other comments, we'll be getting out of here. There is. Mr. Holster, you mean I missed Hornet Fixer nude? Apparently so. Mr. Holster, wow, you are old. Joey, holy shit! Holy shit. It's not even 5 p.m. on Friday and you're doing a review. You're on the ball today. What are you talking about, Joey? I always do them at... I may be earlier than normal, Joey. It's the uploading that takes forever. You know, Spectrum is so proud of their 100 megs per second download. What they don't fucking mention in their fucking commercials is that you're lucky to get 5.5 up. There's a little disparity there. You know what I'm saying, eh? Okay, gotta go hit this. Hope we talked on blog radio. Only because I felt the need. I had the non-identical twins out. Such absolutely beautiful pistols. Rock Island. And I hear Rock Island has come out with a 1911 chambered in .22 Magnum. Sweet. Now, I need to talk to Rich because I need to start coming down every weekend and washing his car so that I can make this a absolute reality. And I hope that I can't wait for the day that Lock Grips makes a grip for this gun, because these are the bogeys, and originally I had a set of orange ones on here and I gave them to Hasman, and I think I'd probably do another set for this gun in the orange. What do you think about that? Just like this. Actually, this side is more sexy because it has the relief, the thumb relief. But I told Jason, man, I said, you got to get on this, man. I want a set of custom grips for this after I wash Rich's car every single weekend for a couple of summers. But 10 millimeter, badass guns, badass. Fun? Double your fun. Like I said, make one of these from one of these. Okay, out of here. Again, thank you, Zeus. I'm assuming it's Zeus. He's the only one that made a comment about blades. And Ed. And the ATF sucks. I will be wearing this out and about tomorrow. Larry's latest sour ale. Well, picture pretty much says it all. If you're a big fan of sours, then I would give this a try, because you're getting a pretty decent sour beer without spending, $20 plus. Stalker Steve. He's a dick. He has my rifle. I'm gonna give this a 7.5. And we will see you guys tomorrow. And hopefully I will have talked to you tonight on Blog Radio. It's going to be a lively one for sure. Cheers, guys.